Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie and this is Magnolia and the Moon. I am going to do a hopefully quick reading for you today. Just what you need to know, what energy is coming towards you. And I'm going to do some oracle cards and then I'm also going to do some tarot. So let's get started. The decks I was called to use today, and I do like to show you the decks because I collect decks, and so whenever I see other readers use decks, I always want to know what it is. So the first deck I want to use today is Between Worlds. This is a new deck for me, and I'm just getting a feel for it, but it so far has been really great. I like the images, and it has good messages in the book, and I just felt like it had a message for you today. So let's see what energy is coming towards you. I actually got 3, so we're going to go with it. Whew. Okay, starting off a little bit exciting. So I guess you're going to know right away if this resonates for you. But I got death, simplicity, and departure. So you are about to go through a big change, my dear. And something I want to be really clear about is that death does not mean somebody's going to die, okay? That's not what this is about. I don't want you to freak out or be worried. Death is a necessary transformation that needs to happen in your life. This can be a big move. It can be a job change. It can be a relationship change. But whatever this is, the fact that it came up with simplicity, this change that's coming is actually going to make your life simpler. I feel like it's going to lower your stress level. It's ultimately going to be a good change. It may just be a little bit of a rough ride. So let's look at I feel like we should look at some tarot and get a feel for what this big change is that's coming so that you are ready for it. And part of what I always tell people and what I really love about tarot is that this is giving you a heads up. It's like when you use your navigation system on if you use Waze or like Google Maps or something when you're driving, and it tells you that there is, something in the road, or maybe there's a traffic jam or something that's coming up. It's like a GPS that gives you an idea of what's coming so that when it gets there, you can feel calmer and more centered and able to handle it because you're like, oh, here's that thing that was coming. Or you can course correct and maybe avoid it. Okay? So this is just telling us the most likely energy that's coming. And again, this reading is for the collective. So I don't want you to freak out about this. Let's see what this change is that's coming. And the more that you know, the more empowered you are. Okay? So what is this death or departure that's coming up for the collective? What is this? Tell me more about. Okay, that's too many. That's too many. What is this death or departure that's coming up? Okay, I feel like we're good there. Just going to cut. I'm going to pull these so that I would show up to you. 3 of Cups, Judgment, Queen of Swords, that's you. The Knight of Pentacles. And the Nine of Wands. The root of this is there's something that is currently unknown to you, because I just pulled the Moon. Man, the outcome is the Six of Wands. Okay, let's get into this. Let's get into this a little bit. Okay, so the way that I read this, and I said I was going to show you the deck and then I forgot. This is the Raven's Dream Tarot. Okay. So first we have the Three of Cups. Sorry, my camera won't focus. First we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is celebration. It's connection with friends. So it's like things maybe seem okay or seemed okay, and then you hit Judgment. There was this point at which there was some kind of revelation, and you realized maybe things were not as good as you thought. Queen of Swords, you may be an air sign, or you may just be asked to come at this from a place of mental clarity. Okay, from not getting too hung up in the feeling of this and getting really grounded in what you know and coming from a place of fairness. With the Knight of Pentacles, this can be a younger man. It could be a partner. It could be with Death. It's like this is maybe a man who's like moving too slow or moving really. The Knight of Pentacles, he is not in a hurry. He is moving slow. With the Nine of Wands, you may be like, what I'm feeling is that you get to a point where you feel like, all right, I am going to give this one last chance. I am going to give this one more go. This is like once more into the fray. And I mean, if we're looking at this, it doesn't have to be a relationship. Like I said, this could be someone that you work with. It could be you maybe moving slowly, and maybe you're just tired. With the Nine of Wands, I feel like you are tired of something. You are, yeah. The Nine of Wands is like once more into the fray. It's like, I'm just going to give this like one more shot. And the root of this is the Moon, which is, this can be things in your subconscious. It can be things that maybe are below the surface that are unknown to you. But with the Six of Wands as the outcome, this is victory. This is you winning the battle. This is you coming out on top. So I really feel like whatever this ending is actually like good for you. Especially with, I mean, with simplicity, with the Six of Wands, this is something that's good for you. This ultimately, although it may feel like something like a big change, I feel like the universe is looking out for you. I feel like maybe you were stuck in something or with someone or somewhere that you were having trouble letting go, and the universe is giving you a nudge to move into something better. Okay? And I pulled one more for outcome and got the Empress. So yeah, you are going to be fine. You are going to be fine. You are in your Empress. You're in your divine feminine. You are beautiful, you're abundant. This is good things. I just got chills. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. So you also, you may be coming at this from a more emotional place, and maybe you need to balance, your head with your heart a little bit here in making this choice. But I'm telling you, with these coming up, this ending is going to be good for you. Okay, I want to look at the Herbal Astrology deck and see what is the advice. What is the advice about this, managing this ending, this departure? What is the advice? What does the collective need to know or do? What's the energy they need to get through this? That's what it is. What's the energy that the collective needs to get through this? Okay, that is too many. That is too many. I'm going to try one more time. Okay, let's just have like maybe one or two or three, please. Let's have maybe one or two or three that come through, please. Okay. Rose. Love. No matter what, I feel like this is like love for yourself. Look at do you see? I mean, there's hands holding, but look at the blood. And there's doves. Oh, you know what it made me think of? Every rose has its thorns. That song. Is that Def Leppard? Man, that was random. Where it says every rose has its thorns. Something about, oh man, I can't pull up all the lyrics. So maybe look at the lyrics. Maybe that's something you need to hear. Some phrase in there. I want to get one more. It makes me feel like this is about a relationship and needing to love yourself enough to make a change. I'm sorry if that's not what you want to hear. I feel like it's what maybe you need to hear. I got one more. Echinacea. Destiny. Destiny. Whatever this is, don't resist it. Whatever this change is, don't resist it, because I feel like it's what's supposed to happen. I feel like you are being guided into something bigger, better, into a place where you are going to be so much happier on the other side of this. Okay, let's look at Rose. And so union, bliss, unconditional love, merging with others, oneness, nourishment, purity. It's time to allow for greater love in your life. Allow the dance of trust and intimacy to heal and open your heart. Like the rose, you're rising from harsh soil through the path of thorns and challenges as you grow and blossom in your spiritual journey. Look deep into your heart and see where you might need more love and affection. The white dove reminds us that through childlike trust, we can navigate the most challenging of pathways with an undertone of joy and presence. Remember, you understand how love is the doorway, and through this sacred embodiment, you are able to birth anything into manifestation. Ooh, I got chills. Let all creativity, all sexual and nurturing connection be attuned to the vibrational powers of unconditional love. I feel like whatever this is that you are in currently, whatever this is that you're moving out of, that's departing, or that you're departing from, You are simplifying your life, but you are also letting go of this because there is a love coming for you that is going to be so much more than what you have right now. It's destiny. The universe is like, okay, you have been in this place of lack. You have not been getting the love that you need for too long. We've got to move you out of this, babe. Echinacea, wheel of change, life cycles, destiny, bigger vision, fortune, fate. The snake eating its tail, the Ouroboros, is the wheel of change, resembling the cycles of life and death. The sun and moon orbit and spin the wheel of change, representing our earthly domain. The echinacea sprouting in the center represents evolutionary consciousness, unbound by the confines of destiny. Like the wheel of fortune, this card may signal a twist of fate, a time where something in life shifts us and reorients us elsewhere. Echinacea has shown up in your cards today to remind you that the universe is always in motion and nothing is by accident. The key to see through the cycles of destiny is to remain centered and fluid, flowing with the course of life. The elusive judgments of good and bad only limit the vision of great understanding. Step back and observe the great vision at play and be unbound by the passing influences. I'm getting chills like crazy. Yeah, I just feel so strongly that whatever it is that you're walking away from, like if you found this message today, and this is a timeless reading, if you found this message today, this is your sign. If you've been waffling about letting go of someone or something or some situation or relationship, this is your sign to like launch. Go, because there is something on the other side of you letting this go that is going to is where you are supposed to be. It's where you are supposed to be, and there is a greater love there for you. Ooh. Okay. I just got this deck and I want to check it out. So we're going to check it out. The Universal Dragon. I feel like let's bring some dragon energy in. As if you're doing big things, and I think you're going to need some big energy. So this is my first time shuffling this deck, so I'm so interested to see what comes up for you. Just really felt like it's time for its maiden voyage. So what energy needs to come through for the collective right now? What energy needs to come through? What energy is with them? Ooh, what is supporting you? What is supporting you in this? What energy is supporting the collective as they navigate this, as they move? That's too many. I just need like one or two. Come on. Nope. Nope. Okay. Sorry, we're still making friends apparently. Okay. No. Okay, let's do this. Oh, I got two. Okay. Grounding and bliss. This all goes together for me. This is just more confirmation with this bliss card. This is more confirmation about this love that's coming in for you. You, with the 6, you're going to feel like you won. The Empress, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You need to stay grounded. You need to be managing your own peace. You need to be supporting yourself through this by taking care of your energy, of your body, by centering yourself. Okay, when you are able to do the things you need to do, so that can be going for walks. For me, I go to the gym and I lift really heavy because that helps to ground me in my body. Meditation, drawing. There are lots of things that you can do to help you center. But what I'm hearing is that the more that you can ground yourself and find your own steadiness, the easier it is going to be for you to hear your own intuition, to have a knowing of what your next step is. But you're gonna need to get through the best way you can do this is to be as steady in yourself as you can be. Give yourself that. Whatever is happening, I mean, change is turmoil. It's crazy, right? This is big energy. This is big energy, but you're also simplifying. You're simplifying. You are offloading something or someone who has been stressing you out. That's what it feels like to me. I have never looked at the book, so we're just going to look at the book. He stands atop the cliff, feeling the breeze and the warm sun on his scales, looking out over the vista of possibilities. He feels solid earth beneath his feet, always there to keep him grounded. He is with you now to let you know that no matter how far you feel yourself falling or however high you soar, it's important to return and ground yourself again. It has been too long since you connected with the earth. He's asking you to do so now. Turn your stress and negative thoughts over to him, the earth, and feel stable once again. Connecting with the earth ensures that you can handle anything. Take the time to ground yourself, or you are never alone as long as your feet rest upon the earth. I do have a meditation on my other channel that I'm going to link here for you to the root chakra. I'm just going to link that here for you in case you want that. I also have, if you look in my, maybe I'll just link that too. I have another one for releasing a relationship. I'm going to link that too. It's on my other channel, but I feel like maybe you could use it. But again, bliss. Bliss. I guess since we looked at the other one, we'll look at bliss. The shriek of pure bliss echoes in the distance with the rolling thunder as she plays and dances amongst the clouds. The air dragon, there's another air sign. We had the Queen of Swords. So again, you may be an air sign or have a lot of air in your chart. This air dragon is fully immersed in her life and what she's doing, and it's pure joy. She appears now as a reminder to you to do the same. Take a moment and remember that there is joy in your life. Seek it out, experience it, and immerse yourself in it. It might not last forever, but you can have it in this moment. Remember the little things in life and make them your focus for now. Open your heart and allow this dragon to lead you in a blissful dance of joy. So when we're going through a big transition, when we're letting go of something that's been really familiar, that can be consuming, right? It could be like all you think about. And I feel like what this is saying is don't let yourself be consumed by the negativity of that you may feel, the negativity of the other person, the fear that you have about change. Your nervous system is not wired to make you happy. It's wired to keep you safe. And sometimes safe isn't always, it's not always the best thing because it's what's familiar, not necessarily what's good for you. Rewind that if you need to hear it again. even in the midst of difficulty, you have the power to find your joy, to find things that give you joy. Let yourself have that. Let yourself reach for things that make you feel good. Allow yourself to find moments of joy even in the midst of all of this change. That is one of the ways you're going to get through this. Ground yourself, give yourself nurturing, give yourself joy. And I just want to do 2 more, and then, because I don't want this to be too super long, but I love this, The Little Frog's Guide to Self-Care. I feel like I need to just give you a little bit of, I feel like you're going to need some self-care. That's what we were talking about. So I just want to see if there's a little bit of self-care advice that we can give you while you go through this. And I'm so sorry if this is not what you wanted to hear, but if you clicked on this, I think it's what you needed to hear. And the biggest thing is you are going to be okay. You can get through this, and you are going to feel so much better on the other side. And that's good news. Like the GPS system is telling you you're going the right direction, even though it feels like you're going through, I just heard the valley of the shadow of death. That was intense. I hope it's not that bad for you, but I don't need to return to older versions of myself to satisfy people who aren't ready to see how I have changed. Yeah. It's time for you to grow. It's time for you to step into, I feel like you've been becoming something else, someone else. You've been accessing different parts of yourself, different gifts maybe are coming online for you. And it's like you've outgrown the relationship that you're in, or it may not be a relationship. It feels like maybe, but or the place that you're in some way you have outgrown, and like a snake, you need to shed your skin. It's time you have outgrown this. And that's why you're so uncomfortable, because you need to shed your skin. You need to shed this so that you can step into this your destiny, this new thing that the universe is trying to steer you towards. And I like this. I don't need to have a positive attitude all the time. You don't. You don't. And I'm glad that came up, because when we're talking about, finding bliss, giving yourself moments of bliss, grounding yourself, right? You also get to feel the weight of this. You get to feel the weight of this. You get to grieve it. You should grieve it. And try to come to a place of acceptance and gratitude for who it has helped you become. Because if you can do that and come from and I know it's hard. If you can come from a place of being grateful for who you have become, the ways that it has made you strong, the ways that it has shifted the way you see yourself, or given you more information about what you do need in a relationship, or your ability to ask for it. Those are good. That's good. And that doesn't mean that you need to stay in the same place trying to get your needs met by someone or something that in however long you've been there has not been able to do it. It's okay to let go. It's okay. There's going to be someplace else, someone else who is going to meet this new you. Oh, okay. I just pulled, while I was shuffling, while I was talking, the sweet booty affirmations. I almost said informations. For your magical mind. The one that I pulled for you while I was talking, I crystallize what I want my world to be. Focus, please. How you live your life how you live your moments is how you live your life. How you do anything is how you do everything. Are you gifting love, discipline, and intention to all your actions? It's in the way you make your bed, nourish your body, tend the fire, prune the garden, approach relations, and everything else. Through respect, discipline, and work, you honor the sacred art of living and architect the details of your future. And it says Hokahe. There's a ring on the back here too. I feel like that's worth pointing out. Maybe you want commitment or a different level of commitment and this person isn't giving it to you. Or maybe you're being guided to that person who's going to honor you in that way. But this is you. This to me says you have the power to create the life you want right now. Whenever we're in these liminal spaces where big change is happening, remember you are in a place where you have so much power to create a life and a reality that is what you want. When we feel sad, when we feel anxious, when we feel discomfort in a relationship, in a job, in a place, city, country, whatever it is, a friendship, could be a friendship. When we feel discomfort for a long time, that's your body telling you that this isn't a fit for you anymore and it's time to change and it's time to create a life that feels better. And you have the power to do that. It's your destiny to do that. Okay, that was heavier than I thought it was going to be, but I hope that it was helpful. And if this resonated with you, please like and subscribe. And I will see you again soon in the next reading. Take care.